Thomm. I'm the Director of Government Relations, State Affairs for National Shooting Sports Foundation, and I'm here with Florida Attorney General James Uthmeier. James, welcome to SHOT Show. Thank you for joining us. That's your first show, right?
It is. It's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Since being appointed as Attorney General just almost a year ago in February, right? Man, you came out making waves and really some big changes for the state of Florida. You certainly made a lot of friends on our side and a lot of the constituents, especially under 21 there in the state of Florida, when you decided to come out and declare that the under 21 law was unconstitutional. Let's discuss that a little bit. Tell me about that thought process. I know that that's a big deal, especially for those adults 18 through 20.
Yeah, when you dream of being in one of these positions, you often think, what would I would do if given the opportunity? And we set out right away to do the right thing. First and foremost, defending the Constitution. I personally, as an avid hunter, was frustrated when I saw the administration before Governor DeSantis came around pass legislation to heighten the age requirement to 21 for gun purchases. We felt very strongly that this contradicts the Second Amendment. If you interpret the Constitution at the time of the founding, at that point, people at the age of majority, 18 and older, most certainly could purchase firearms. Not only were they allowed to have them, in many cases they were expected or required to have them for service in the militia. Sure. So today, if people can be called into military service overseas, they sure as heck better be able to buy a gun to protect their family or go out hunting for deer season. So we made the tough decision to no longer defend Florida's law, and this is a big deal for a prosecutor. I take an oath to uphold and defend the state law, but that is secondary to my oath to uphold and defend the Constitution. So we decided to no longer to defend it and actually have filed a brief at the United States Supreme Court in favor of the plaintiffs opposing that state law.
That's great. And you know what, speaking about not defending state law and looking at other laws in the state of Florida, as you recall, in your previous position, you and I worked together on the constitutional carry law that passed Florida, and the open carry was a huge portion of the debate. We wanted to get it done at that time. Right. It was just not an option, unfortunately, at that time. But then comes an opinion from the North Florida in the court, and tell us about that.
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks for the work that you guys did on that constitutional carry effort. When we came into office in Florida, we were a Republican state, but we're one of the more restrictive states when it came to gun rights and Second Amendment rights. So I think that was such a huge step. It's hard to believe we are where we are today. And we were excited to see just a few months ago a ruling out of one of our appellate courts that struck down Florida's law prohibiting open carry. In the absence of other courts ruling on that topic, I issued an Attorney General's opinion declaring that to be the statewide law of the land. I've been pleased to see all of our sheriffs, our local law enforcement, our prosecutors stand by me and recognize that we are not going to be enforcing the prohibition on brandishing, which is currently in the books in Florida statutes. So open carry now, whether it's concealed or open, is permitted. We still have a ways to go when it comes to fighting for Second Amendment rights, but in Florida things are looking pretty good.
Yet you are a constitutional carry state now with open carry, concealed carry. It's a great place. Lastly, let's talk a little bit about Jacksonville. The mayor's office, I guess it was technically the former mayor, right? But
it's the current mayor. So you've got a Democrat mayor in Jacksonville. It became public that somebody on the city staff was keeping a log, secretly keeping a log of all city employees that own a firearm. This violates state law. It's wrong. They thought they could hide it and get away with it, and they did not. Now, the local prosecutor there has let them off the hook, saying some junior level staffer didn't know it was against the law. I think you and I know that ignorance of the law is not a defense. So they're going to be hearing from us very soon, and we're going to hold wrongdoers accountable.
That's great. That's great. Well, General, we appreciate all of your efforts down there. You're doing a really, really great job. You and I discussed it here shortly ago. If we had more attorneys general like you, the country would be a whole lot better place. And thank you, sir.
That means a lot. Thank you.